Okay everybody, hi, welcome to my channel again. It's Alec here. I'm at the club, you can see, Farnborough War Games Club, and I've got another game tonight of my favourite set of rules at the moment, Rampant. I'm playing Phil, who I'll introduce in a minute, and I'll show you the table as well. But I'm playing an army. I think I've played them once before and lost, I hasten to add. So Phil's quite happy about that. And so I'm playing Welsh, and Phil's playing Anglo Saxon. So it'll be interesting. I did bring the Normans along as well. I didn't know whether to use them because I'm always fighting against them. But this time I decided no, I'll stick to the Welsh because I think it'd be a nice game between the Welsh and the Anglo Saxons. So I'll show you the table in a sec. Right, here's the table, and this is Phil. Hello, Phil. And there's the we've set the armies up. And you can see there's a well in the middle there, and we're playing my favourite scenario, which is called Hold Tight. The reason I like that is it's not about massacring the opponent, it's about holding that well. And every time one of our units touches it without the opposition touching it as well, you get a glory point. And once you've got 5 glory points, you can win the game. And in fact, we've had some really good games with this scenario. It's particularly good. And I never forget the one I played against Steve. I'll put the video online. You can find it if you want to have another look at it. But basically, I virtually wiped out Steve to the last couple of units, and even they were struggling. And he lost twice as many figures as me, but he held that damn well for 5 moves and beat me. So he was cock-a-hoop with that. I've got to try and do better. Now I'm using the Welsh tonight. If you go along here from right to left, I've got some light horse javelin men there. I've got a couple of units of bow skirmishers. I've got a unit in the middle here of heavy infantry that are upgraded to veteran, which my leader's with. And then the other 4 units, that one there with the blue guy, and the other 3 here are all light infantry, but they're armed with javelins. So it's a very shooty army, although I've got to get quite close to the opposition to actually use them because they've only got a 6-inch range, javelins. The bowmen have got a 12-inch range, and these have got 6 inches as well. And over there we've got all these Saxons coming on. We've got 2 veteran units of heavy infantry, which is the one there with the leader with the red cloak on, and the unit in the back. I believe that's right, is it? Behind, yeah. And then the other units, there's a heavy infantry in the middle there. Is that correct? Yeah. And we've got a unit of bowmen, and then on both flanks, over there and over here, they're light infantry with javelins, like my troops are. We've got a little building in the middle there with a few guys thinking, what's going on here? We're going to go and hide in a minute. And up here on the hill, you can see the sheep with a shepherd, and he's thinking, I'm going to go and hide in a minute in those woods, maybe. But anyway, we're just going to see how the game goes. I am not going to record the whole game because it'll take too long. I will record highlights and come back and let you know what's been going on, which is, as you know, what I normally do because it seems to work quite well with me. Right, so we're going to dice to see who starts, and we'll make a move, and we'll come back when there's something to tell you. While Phil's doing his second move, you can see my whole army's moved forward. But the one unit I wanted to move forward to try and capture the well, which my heavy infantry decided not to. So, Phil had a similar situation over there. His leader didn't want to move either, but the rest of his army slowly moving up. So we're slowly making progress. Okay, so a quick update. Over here, the skirmishes in the wood, you can see we've all moved up. We're a lot closer now, so there's going to be a lot of shooting going on from now on. The first shooting was over here. These skirmishes opened fire on my light infantry, and they managed to remove 2 of my figures. And then over here, the bows fired at this unit here, and they're over 12 inches, but they're within 18 inches, so they lost a figure as well. Both my courage tests were okay, and now it's me to open fire. I've just rolled for this unit, so I'm going to fire this unit and his heavy infantry, just to see what happens. So I'll just let you witness this. I roll 12 dice, I'm hitting on 5s, but I need multiples of the heavy infantry, aren't they? Multiples of 3. So I'll take out the ones that missed. Oh, it looks good, but Well, it's two figures. It's 7 hits, which is 2 figures. So a good start for me, for my shooting. These, incidentally, while they're being removed, these lot failed to open fire, unfortunately, which was a bit silly. So only 1 unit were able to fire there. I'm now going to try and activate these to shoot. Obviously they've got a bow and they've got a longer range, but they failed to do so. They need a 7 to do that. These guys are now holding the well. He's moved up. He won't get a point for that until the beginning of the next move. But his other unit have charged into my light infantry. They were just within range. So we're going to have a little melee here. So they're heavy infantry, I'm light infantry. So they hit on 4s. And my light infantry hit on 4s as well because they're defending. So we both want lots of 4s. But I've only got armour of 2, of course, and the heavy infantry have got armour of 3. So this could be interesting. After you go first, I'll do what?
Got quite a few. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6?
Yeah, 6.
Take off 3 figures then. So 2, armour of 2, and my roll. Let's take out the ones that failed to hit. Oh dear, not as good. So I got 5, which is only one figure. We both have to do a test, of course. I rolled an 8. That unit's lost 4 men so far, so I'm down to 4. But my leader's nearby, so I go up to 5 again. And my courage is 4, so I'm okay.
9.
Yeah, no problem with that at all. So I lost more than you, so it's me that has to go back half a round. So first victory to the Anglo Saxons. Right, where do you want to go next?
Right, I'm going to try and activate my archers and shoot at your light infantry because that's all I can see now.
Yep.
6.
They do. Oh, do they? They're just about. They shoot on 6, don't they?
Yeah, I think you shoot. Yeah, it's literally on 6.
Yeah. So you're shooting over at my light infantry coming through there.
I'm within 12.
Yeah, I thought you would be. So it's 5 for 6s, isn't it? Oh dear. Could be in trouble here.
Not too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 altogether.
Oh, I'm taking heavy casualties here. It's 3 off that then. I've got to do a test. Courage test. It's a good courage test. I rolled 9, but I've lost 3 figures, so I'm down to 6. I'm down to, 6. And they're okay then, because they got a courage of 4.
Alright, I'm then going to shoot javelins at them.
Oh, I forgot those are javelins as well. Oh dear.
That's,
Should have done my homework, shouldn't I?
6s,
So
isn't it?
have you activated them yet?
Oh no, I haven't. Let me see if that
I'm
actually
hoping you're
happened.
going to fail.
Yeah, I did. I got a 4.
Oh,
Need
well,
a
that's
5
a
to
shame.
activate.
Got away with that, didn't I?
Curse myself there. Right, I'll try just to activate these guys to move them up.
Okay.
Yeah, they moved up. In a minute. We'll try and shoot these guys at them.
Yeah. That needs a 7, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just
about. Oh no. I've only got armour of 2, you see. This is the problem with light infantry. They can get vulnerable to shooting.
So is it
5 to
6s?
6s.
1, 2, 3, 5.
So 2 more figures. And that unit's now down to 8, which means it's -4 on its courage test. Right, so I've rolled 6. So I've got to take off 4 for the losses I've taken so far. I get 1 back for the leader, which means it's on 3, but it's got a courage of 4 only, so they do have to fall back half a move, and they, unfortunately for me, are battered. So at the moment, the Anglo Saxons have definitely got the upper hand.
That's it.
Right, what next? So I'm going to try and charge, and they actually do attack if I roll a 6. So let's just see if I do that. They do, 7. So I'm charging in here, in the hope I can get rid of you, push you back. Will it work? So we're both hitting on 4s. I'll do mine first. Take out. I mustn't say take out the misses because I get a lot of stick about that. There we are. I got 7 hits, which is 2 figures. And now you do the same to me.
Is mine 4, 5 or 6?
4s, 5s and 6s you want, yeah.
Got a lot of 3s and 1s. 2, 4, 5.
5?
Yeah,
so it's just 1 loss for me. But you do, of course, get an opportunity to kill my leader if you roll 2 1s. Can you do it on the table so everyone can see? Because if you roll 2 1s, I'm on your You haven't.
So if you contact me.
Well, that's the first time in a game, and it would have to be against me, that my leader's been killed. So in fact, I'll put the figure that I lost back, because he's the one that comes off. It's the leader that comes off. Now that's a disaster for me. That could be a game-winning blow. My leader has died in the first combat. Was it risky sending him in, I wonder? You wouldn't have thought so, because I've never seen 2 1s. Well, in my games, I've never seen 2 1s rolled. I've seen him in other games, and now I've lost my leader at such a critical moment, and it means the rest of my army's got to do a morale test, or a courage test. I imagine including that unit there. Let me just check that. Oh no, what a thing to happen, Phil. You're not very nice, are you? God dear, oh dear. And for those that are struggling, right, let's do this one here first. Right, it rolled a 7, it's lost 4 so far, so it's down to 3. I don't get anything because the leader's dead. So that unit becomes battered and goes back. This could be a quick game, guys. I go back. Oh dear, oh dear. They've been activated, That's battered. These have got to do another test because they are, well, they've just got, oh, they're all right actually. But it doesn't take off the battered because it's not a courage test to rally, it's because the leader's died. The unit up here, they're okay. How many they lost actually?
Lost 3.
So no, they're fine. These here are also fine. The skirmishers in the wood are okay. The other skirmishers are okay. And the light horse, javelin men are also okay. So it wasn't as bad, but unfortunately I've got 2 battered units now. And they're the ones that were near the well. Right, now the other thing is, I lost 1 man. How many did you lose?
I lost 2.
So oddly enough, you lost. You've got to do a rally test anyway because you still might not. I've done mine. You've got to do yours. I'm rather hoping you don't roll well here.
5,
8, 2, 4, 6, 8. They've lost 4 men, haven't they?
Yeah, they're within 6 of the leader.
Yeah. They're fine, aren't they? They're down to 4. To get 1 back from the leader. So they're okay. But you lost the melee because you lost more men than me. So you have to go back, but you're not battered, you're just withdrawing because you lost more men.
Right.
Even though it was my leader that died. I still only lost 1 figure, you lost 2. So you have to go back, but you're not, as I say, you're not battered. My only saving grace is that I've pushed them off the well, but that was really a body blow, that was. Oh my goodness. My viewers are going to love that.
I am actually surprised. I'm really not expecting that.
So anyone that watches this video, you can put below whether you think I should have gone in there with my leader's unit or not. Was it a silly thing to do? Or was it a brave thing to do? Or anyway. Okay, gone. He's gone. He's dead. Crikey. Right, I've got to now activate the rest of my force. I'll report back later. You've seen the bad news. Okay, so yeah, my move's finished. I didn't do anything else over here. I failed to shoot with a couple of my units, and my javelins moved up a shot, but they're only hitting on 6s, and I need 3 to cause a casualty. So I'm done, and that's been a bad move for me. Look at him. Look at my losses here, including my leader and another 12 men. And look at the losses of the Anglo Saxons. What we got there? 7?
7.
But his leader's still looking strong. So at the moment, feels in a nice, strong position. I've just got to hope he rolls badly or something. So what's happening is that these have been activated to shoot, and they're shooting at my heavy infantry. So you need, yeah, if you can roll it there, that's great. 5 to 6s. Oh my lord, that's a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, isn't it?
6.
2 figures. Oh no. Right, I've got to do a test. Courage test. Oh dear, it's getting bad to worse. I've rolled a 5. I've lost 3 figures from that unit, so it goes down to 2. I have no leader, which I'm sure you all know. So they have to go back 3 inches. I just needed to stay there one more move and I would have gained a glory point. But instead I'm falling back and I'm battered. And I really think it's going to be an early bath night for me, guys. Right, okay, so
But I think if you'd had a chance
I've got
to form,
3 battered units on the table so far.
but I had to get you then, otherwise if you'd formed shield wall,
Absolutely. That's what I would have done, yeah.
had a bad day.
Ah, right, yeah. Where do you want to go next? So they've been activated, haven't they?
Yeah. So, my heavy spearmen have
Yeah, I know what they're going to do.
5.
Look, it's just a move, is it they're doing?
Yeah, it's just a move.
So they were right to do that.
So we'll reclaim the well.
No, the last time I played this, I think I mentioned it before, I virtually wiped out my opposition, but he held the well. This time, not only is he going to hold the well, he's going to lose a lot less figures than me. It's looking very difficult for me already.
Out of the way. Right, I'll try and activate these guys.
Okay?
Try and activate my leader. 4.
No,
No. Quite happy just sitting back watching my men get shot.
yeah.
Right, archers here.
So they've been activated.
Archers here. 5. I was
No,
going to
they're
shoot.
not going to shoot,
So I
are
was
they?
going to shoot.
No.
So
You're just going to activate your
I'm going to
javelin men.
trying to activate 3 javelins. 7.
Yeah, they shoot, definitely, don't they? They shoot on 6+, so you're hitting on 5s. 1, 2, 3,
5.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. So that's 2 men. Turn my camera around a little bit. 2 more gone here. So I've now only got 7 men there. So guess what I've got to do? That's a courage test. Oh, right. I rolled a 4. Now everyone watching knows what's going to happen next. I rolled a 4. I have lost 5 men from that unit, which means and I've got no leader anyway, so they've gone. They've gone completely. So at this rate, I'll be walking back home through the door and my wife will saying, "Didn't you get a game then?" I should say, "Yes, don't ask any more, please." He's looking at my cavalry over there. He's eyeing them up and thinking, "I've got javelins, I might have a go at that."
Yeah, I'm going to have a go. I can't not. It's too
And
nice.
why would you leave the wood? You're in a nice comfy position there, you've got good... I can't charge you in the wood and you get cover for the wood, so why wouldn't you?
Not quite so lucky. Needed 6s, yeah?
It's 5s and 6s.
Oh, I might have 1 then, 'cause 6 there and 2 5.
6 there. Yeah, you have got 1, because I've got armour of 3, so that's 1 figure gone. And I've got to do a courage test. Yeah, they're all right with that. The trouble is, I'm going to lose that fight over there because you've got the same armour as me in the wood. You've got armour of 3 as well, and I've only got 6 men. You've got 12, so you can afford to take casualties more than I can. My army that's looking very sad for itself. We'll start with this heavy infantry here. Yeah, they've rallied all right. So they're on a -3, yeah, they're easily okay. So I'll move that battered marker. So that's been rallied. Now this unit. Oh dear. So I'm on -4. They've gone as well. This is not good, guys. Over here it's even worse. I'm on -5 with those, aren't I? I'm down to 1. They get battered again. They go back. 4 inches. I think this game's all over, isn't it? I really cannot see me recovering from this. This might be the quickest game I've had on YouTube.
You are getting really unlucky with it.
So I've got no more battered units because I hardly got anyone. Look at my casualties. Look, I must show you this before my moves. Look. There's my casualties. And there's the Anglo Saxons. You can see why. I think it's I'm fighting a losing battle here. And over here, my last unit. Let's just move this round. Well, they need to come over here because they're no good taking on those. So I'm just going to try and move them. Yeah. I'll move them there anyway. I've got to be positive here. I've got to try and do something that's going to retrieve the situation. I think the writing's on the wall, but you never know.
And that is me.
Are you done?
Done, yeah.
It's up to me now. I've got to try and rally this battered unit here, which is now rolling at -6. Okay, so they've gone as well. My light horse archers and my light horse javelin men have to roll as well. They rolled a 6. They've lost 2, they're down to 4, which means they lose another figure and go back another 6 inches. What are we going to do with them? I've got to try and charge in, I've got no option of that. Yeah, they do charge in. I think this is my last gasp attempt at trying to take the well. Right, so I'm hitting on 4s and you're hitting on 4s, but you're shield wall, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm shield wall.
Which puts your armour up?
Yeah, I think it takes it up to 4.
Yeah, up to 4. Right, so I'm looking for 4s. Well, I've got 4, which is what your armour is, so you do lose a figure. Thank goodness. Which forces you in a minute to do a courage test. And you're hitting on 4s as well. Right, how many you got? I've got 1, 2,
3 by looks.
3, yeah. So that is a figure off me. So we both have to do a test. But I'm now down to 6 men, so I'm on -6. Well, I did a good roll. I'm still on 4, so I'm okay. Well, I mean, that's a Oh, now that's interesting. 3. How many men have you lost? 5?
5. My leader's there.
So you puts you on a total of 4, but you've lost 5. So they go.
As in gone.
They're gone forever.
Nothing.
That was worth doing for me then. Wow, that's a surprise, guys.
I can't have it all my own
There's
way.
hope for me yet. It's a very slim hope. And that is my turn.
Right.
You're now going to get payback.
My skirmishers. See if they're happy to shoot into the
That's not fair.
10s. They're happy to shoot.
5s and 6s. Oh no. I've done all that hard work and they're going to now run away because they've been shot to bits. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's enough to take your figure off anyway, isn't it? Which means now I'm on -7 for that unit. I rolled a 6, it's not enough, they've gone. At that point, I think I concede and give you the
Thank
game.
you.
Because there's nothing I can do now. I cannot win. Wow. What a game. What do you think?
That was a good game, but I am surprised. I was expecting more of a... I was expecting to get hammered.
Well, I think that the few times I've played an army which have got lots of light infantry, they are very vulnerable to all sorts of shooting. Now, I know you only had 1 bow unit, but you had 2 other units that have got javelins. And they're going to take casualties off every time. I don't think losing my leader helped. It was a real disaster. But I could see that I was going to lose the shooting. This wood was a really good position. You occupied that wood near the well, and it meant that whenever I shot at you had an armour of 3, so they were going to be difficult to kill. And my light infantry were all in the open, and they were just getting wiped out, and there's nothing I could do. And then, of course, I did lose my leader at the very first opportunity of killing him. You did, and then it was always going to be a loss. I couldn't recover, and I think although I had more units than you, the fact that 4 of the units on it only got armour of 2. No, sorry, 6 of the units was the skirmishers had as well. Again, shooting, everything armour of 2. My cavalry have got armour of 3, but there's only 6 of them, so they took casualties from the wood. And my heavy infantry were on their own. I was outnumbered. Well done.
Thank you. But I think
We'll
I
have to
got
have
lucky.
another game. And this time I'll bring my Normans.
Yes, please. I'd love to have another game.
That'd be good. Yeah, that was good. I mean, I'm just going to show everybody my casualties. This is all very sad, isn't it? Look at that. Now I'm going to go over. Yeah. I mean, there's a few there. What's that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 casualties, and I've lost. Well, I'm not going to count mine, but it's considerably more. And it was well deserved. Yeah, I just did the wrong tactic. I probably bought the wrong army to fight the sort of scenario we were playing. I needed more heavy infantry, didn't I? Or knights that would do a lot of damage to you.
I think I'd have had a bad day if you brought the Normans.
Yeah, I enjoyed that despite the fact I got hammered. And it made me realise that the Welsh somehow need something more powerful. They probably could have had another heavy infantry unit with a 30-point game. Yeah, possibly that. Instead of the 2 units of skirmishers, maybe. Or no, they could have some. No, I would replace one of the light infantry units that have got javelins, which are the same points as the heavy infantry unit. Although in the book it does say the Welsh heavy infantry are veterans, so I'd need 2 heavy infantry veteran units, which would take off a light infantry unit, and a skirmish unit would be for the same points. And that probably would be a better balance. I don't know. We'll try it one day, but not before we Normans. Right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that very quick game. It must be the shortest game I've played for a long time. It's only 8:10. I'm not going. I would have offered to play another one, but I don't want to start another game now because I've got an early start tomorrow. So didn't want to be too late tonight, and that's my excuse for not having a second game. All right, thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
Enjoyed that. Cheers, mate.